Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of events have unfolded in the Republic of Kenya following the visit of the former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka to the home of the late Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. But one of those things that have happened is Uhuru KENYATTA coming out to defend the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. But many might ask this question: is this a mere defense of Uhuru KENYATTA? Of Uhuru KENYATTA on Rigathi Gachagua, or is there something looming between Uhuru KENYATTA and Rigathi Gachagua? As it was revealed through the statement of the former President Uhuru Kenyatta today, it is that he is a supporter of the united opposition and its principles. In the past, Uhuru has been accused of not supporting his young brother in the Mount Kenya region, Rigathi Gachagua, publicly, where in the past, people have linked Rigathi Gachagua to the attacks on Uhuru's land, the Northland Farm, in the 2023 demonstration, where people within President William Ruto's government have always used these as the center of attack that prevents Uhuru KENYATTA from ever defending or standing with Rigathi Gachagua. But as of today, Uhuru has rubbished that, and it seems he told the people that were claiming that Rigathi Gachagua disrespected him by leading an attack on his property. He has told them that the property that was destroyed is mine and the goats that were stolen were mine. So Kimani Ichung'wah and Gathoni wa Mushomba and the rest, Akina Wambugu Ngujiri, you can shut up. Now, today, Uhuru spoke with clear instructions, more so directed at his party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni, from stopping his daily and regular attacks on Rigathi Gachagua. But many of you might be wondering, why now? Why now is when Uhuru KENYATTA saw its fit to warn Kioni from attacking the united opposition principles, more so Rigathi Gachagua? Now, allow me to diverge you into some certain story that you don't know nothing about. About a week ago, immediately after Raila Amolo Odinga's burial, Uhuru held a consultative meeting with the Odinga family about a week or two. For 2 days, Uhuru spent his time in Siaya, more so in Bondo, where it is said he held a consultative meeting with the Odinga family. And also present in the said meeting is believed to be ODM leaders who were loyal and they were custodians of the late Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, including people like Professor Nyang'o and James Orengo. On that meeting, it is believed that Uhuru opened up to them about a meeting he held with Raila Amolo Odinga in Dubai a month before Raila's death, where Raila is said to have agreed on one thing ahead of the 2027 general election. Raila was ready to support Kalonzo Musyoka's bid for presidency in the 2027 general election when the ODM and UDA broad-based agreement expires in the year 2027. And so from then, the Raila's close circle led by James Orengo and even Raila's family were under clear instructions to ensure that when the time is right, they will endorse Kalonzo's candidacy. And that is why yesterday the reception that Kalonzo Musyoka got in Bondo was not by a mere coincidence. It was because the ODM loyalties to Raila Amolo Odinga, more so those that were close to him, and not those that have clinged on Raila Amolo Odinga for their beneficiary, or because they get power by being endorsed by Raila Amolo Odinga. It is those that actually they have walked the journey of leadership with Raila Amolo Odinga and the struggle that Raila Amolo Odinga has gone through in the past, fighting for the democracy of this republic. Now, after that meeting, Uhuru met with Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Fred Matiang'i in a closed-door meeting where Uhuru went ahead to discuss some certain issues. It is believed after the Siaya meeting, Uhuru went ahead to meet with Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, and Fred Matiang'i in a 2-hour meeting that actually Uhuru now saw what the united opposition is made of and what their goals are ahead of the 2027 general election. And here, Uhuru was ready and is currently ready to support a Kalonzo Matiang'i ticket or any ticket on how the united opposition decides in the 2027 general election. But for now, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is set to remain neutral in his utterances to avoid the paranoia of President William Ruto catching up with him and his businesses, where recently William Ruto had started initiating processes to fire cabinet secretaries affiliated with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who are currently working with William Ruto in his government. So the warning given to those attacking Gachagua in Jubilee Party today, it is not by any chance a mere coincidence. Uhuru is currently ready to work with Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Fred Matiang'i, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, and everybody within the united opposition. It should be known to you that in the past, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua have worked together. They share an history that is embodied in a relationship that surpasses even the one that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and William Ruto share. Because Rigathi Gachagua served as Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's PA from the year 2002 to the year 2017 when he vied for the Member of Parliament of Madeira. As we speak, Uhuru is also initiating processes and planning a major event with Rigathi Gachagua, and on that event, Uhuru is going to hand over the tool of leadership in the Mount Kenya region over to his young brother Rigathi Gachagua, because he is the one that is in the elective politics of the Republic of Kenya currently, and not Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, for he, Uhuru, completed his term as the President of the Republic of Kenya 2 terms and he retired. So it's high time you realize that those that have been coining narratives of trying to paint that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is in a fight with Rigathi Gachagua and that these people can never work together, they are wrong. Uhuru is going to hand over the tools of Udhamaki in the Mount Kenya region as they were given to him by Dr. John Mishuki in the year 2012. The same thing is going to happen. If you see what is currently unfolding, it is not by a mere coincidence. And when this thing happens, all the Mount Kenya will come together and they will unite behind Rigathi Gachagua and whoever Rigathi Gachagua of the united opposition picks as the presidential candidate come the year 2027. And this is something that is a great threat to William Ruto and his minions in the government, because they know if Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua come together, then the mountain has come together. The Mount Kenya region will be behind them. And if the Mount Kenya region is behind them and they vote as a bloc, then there is no chance of William Ruto dividing the mountain. What they will do, they will go ahead and vote for the united opposition candidate. And that actually gives the united opposition candidate Kalonzo Musyoka, because it's Kalonzo and either Matiang'i or Matiang'i. Now, that gives them the chance of actually winning the presidency in 2027. Because Uhuru saw William Ruto is uniting with his brothers in the Rift Valley region like Akina Gideon Moi. Eugene Wamalwa, on the other side in the Mulembe Nation, he is uniting with Natembeya and they are putting aside their differences. So why should they as the Mount Kenya leaders remain divided? Yet, they are the largest voting bloc in the Republic of Kenya. And if they decide on this path, then that path will be successful. Now that is what is currently happening. And I tell you, it will not be a surprise in the year 2027 when ODM joins the united opposition and those that are not willing to follow the united opposition are left out to join William Ruto's government and continue singing the two-term narrative, but they will be beaten together with William Ruto. That's what's up. Leave a comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.